today's video is all about looking slim when it's really, really hot outside. So hot that you actually don't want to wear anything at all. And it's all about optical illusions. A bit like in a magic show where you look at the tricks and think, how on earth is that possible? And why not use these kind of optical illusions to your own advantage in fashion? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you have to look slim when it's hot outside. To some women it's important, to others it's not. One of my viewers commented lately asking me whether I can make a video on how to look curvier, and I replied that, well, most women want to look slimmer, so that's why I don't make these kind of videos. And she said it's no problem, I always listen to your style tips, and when it's about slimming styles, then I always just do the opposite. And that's exactly the right way to go about it. So if you want to look curvier when it's hot outside, just do the opposite of what I say today. If you liked today's video, I really appreciate a thumbs up. Maybe share it with a friend. Subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell. Then you'll know when my videos drop. That's usually once a week, every Friday. If you're on Instagram, you might want to follow me there as well. I'll put the link up here. And all the pieces I'm showing today are linked below in the description box. When working with these optical illusions, it's important to go by your body type. And I'm going to explain all the tricks on 3 body types today. And I'm going to start with the bottom heavy body type. So people who have narrow shoulders, a small waist, but wider hips and bigger thighs. This body type looks the slimmest in summer if they're wearing a figure-hugging top and then high-rise trousers or a high-rise midi skirt that is pretty wide. So you're putting the focus on the waist and the thighs sort of disappear under the trousers or skirt. Same with this dress, the focus is on the small waist, the thighs disappear under the wide skirt, and also pay attention to the straps. These kind of delicate spaghetti straps make the shoulders look wider, and if the shoulders look wider, then the hips and thighs look smaller in relation to that. You get the same effect if you wear a neckline that is horizontal. So for instance, a boat neckline that will also make your shoulders look wider. By the way, all pieces I'm showing you today are made of natural materials like cotton or linen, or near to natural materials like viscose. And that's actually the most important thing when it's hot outside. It's not all about wearing short sleeves, short skirts, flaunting it all. Because if you wear, for instance, a linen blouse with long sleeves, it won't get you as hot and sweaty as a tank top and very tight denim hot pants, for instance. If you look at really hot countries, people usually wear long, flowy clothes made of natural materials. You don't really catch anyone wearing tank tops or hot pants. Next body type is the type with a big tummy, or if you're someone who wants to disguise their tummy, then the best thing you can wear to look slim is a dress with a clever cut. Best thing is wrap effects like on this dress, and they're really on trend this year, so you'll find lots of them in the shops right now. The optical trick here is that the eye can't really make out whether it's seeing fabric or flab, so to speak, and a dress is generally a good idea in hot weather, and it will always look, someone with a big tummy looks slimmer than if you're wearing separates. The problem with separates is that the eye always goes to the waistband because you have this optical separation here. It's just subconscious, but of course it draws the attention to the area that you actually want to disguise. So a dress is a good idea in general if you want to disguise your tummy in the summer, because the eye is forced to wander up and down and doesn't get stuck in the middle in the tummy area. If you don't like wearing dresses, you could also wear a wrap top like here and mix it with a pair of trousers in a very similar color so that the eye still goes up and down as it doesn't get stuck at the waistband. The next body type is the top heavy type. So if you're someone who likes to disguise their arms in the summer, it's a good idea to wear something like a long sleeved linen blouse like this, for instance, and then turn up the sleeves a few times. And the important thing is to make the sleeves end at a narrow part of the arm. So for instance, underneath the elbow. And the trick here is that the eye sends a message to the brain, making it think that the whole arm is as slim as the part that the attention is drawn to. The same trick applies to the bottom heavy type, by the way. The seam of the skirt or trousers you're wearing should always end at a narrow part of your leg, for instance, just underneath your knee or just above your ankles, like with the crop trousers that are very on trend at the moment, but never on the widest part of your calf, for instance. So going back to the top heavy type, I would probably avoid wearing t-shirts where the sleeves end sort of on the bulkiest part of your arm, because that will just make you look bigger on the whole. Now, if you say I don't want to disguise certain body parts, I just want to look slimmer on the whole, then I also have a few tips for you. And the first one is to wear body skimming clothes. So don't go for super tight clothes like tight tank tops or hot pants, as already mentioned, and also the wear tents, like very wide flowy dresses also make you look bigger than you actually are. The next trick is to highlight small and delicate parts of your body, like your wrists or your ankles. You can do that by wearing jewelry like bracelets, like I'm doing, that draws attention to this area, or you could wear 3/4 sleeve on the ankles, or to draw attention to the ankles you could wear crop trousers, for instance, and it does make a big difference. You look much slimmer if you're drawing attention to these areas. Try out this trick and you'll be surprised. Next trick is to have vertical or diagonal lines in your outfit, because that makes the eye go up and down and it makes the person wearing that outfit look taller and slimmer. You could go for deep V-necks, that would be a vertical line, or you can go for stripes in a pattern, like here you have the vertical stripes and diagonal stripes. You could also go for button down fronts, like here on this dress, or you can wear one shoulder tops, for instance, that way you've got a diagonal line, and also skirts with diagonal hems. They're very on trend at the moment, so you'll also find a lot in the shops right now. The last trick is to wear the right shoes. In the summer I would always wear shoes that are a similar color to your skin. So nude colored shoes, beige shoes like these two, for instance. And in this case, you've also got a block heel that will also elongate and make your legs look slimmer. And the trick here is that the eye can't really make out where the leg ends and where the shoe starts, and that automatically makes the leg look longer and the person wearing those shoes look slimmer. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If so, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments what you wear when it gets really, really hot outside. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hope to see you next week. See ya!